welcome Wanya in our language. Booin Gari, come this way.
The history in our country here talks about the gatherings all the time. In particular, the season that brought a lot of people from near and far was the Bunya.
Us coastal mob, we all historically have always come together, whether it's Bunya Festival there, Biri and Nanajo, Bunya Jimmy, or over on Gari on the island. Just to camp out along and have big gatherings and talk about men's business, women's business, trade and stuff like that, but to come together, and then Noosa mob too.
We've been having our festival down on North Stradbroke Island for a few years now, and we like to invite mobs from all around to come and join in.
Well, Booin Gari to me was a cultural festival that was about putting unity in community, about standing up, being strong and proud, and always leading with your best foot forward. And I think that's what Booin Gari represents, because it means come this way. Consulted with the elders, what do you think about this? They said it's brilliant.
We started thinking then, we need to do something up here, invite those fellas up this area, like it used to happen back in the early days. But what does it all sort of pertain to? Well, it means to, come this way. Something's happening over here, and so we come up with the language, Booin Gari.
This is a journey. We always say if you live here and you walk this land, it's always good to understand about this country.
It's only paying respects to the ancestors, the people that were before us.
That's where we are bridging those gaps, and that we're sharing in culture by the identity of the land and the landscape. If we class ourselves as Australians and new custodians, well, therefore we've got to learn these old stories and be part of it. It's not separated from us. And this big tree has a story and a place and a purpose, and every bit of plants and animals.
That's a nice way to put it, around the new custodians learning from the traditional custodians.
Stories that you're hearing in the contemporary music and seeing in the traditional dance are all the same stories. They're all connected, and all of our mobs are interconnected. So when we start having festivals like Booin Gari, and it gets bigger and bigger, more and more mob come, you start to hear how interwoven and how interrelated all our different language groups are. Gubbi Gubbi, Waka Waka, Bachala, Noosa, Yagara, Turrbal, Yugrapul, even up further, Garangarangs. That narrative that's been flowing since the beginning of time is still here, and you see it come out stronger, and the bigger it gets, the more mob come, and the more it makes it stronger for the younger people as well, and keeps that story and message alive.
This is my 7th year of Booin Gari. Each year it's getting better and better. There's more people coming. There seems to be more acts, rich acts. My girls are sitting there with their eyes wide open, going, this is my thousands of generations of genetic memories here watching this. This is a beautiful representation of walking together, embodied right in this festival itself.
To be able to see another side of the culture, not just to maybe read about it in a book or see it on TV, but to come and experience it for a day at Booin Gari is something that's extra special for the wider community.
And the stars and the moons agree with me soon, that the light shine on me like it shines on you.
There's still a lot of people untapped there, that haven't sort of experienced some of the culture. And they might be just walking along the park here and they didn't even know it's even on, and all of a sudden they're standing here watching it, the songs and dances, and they'd go away feeling a lot better about themselves.
This is what it's about, connectedness, you know, bringing people together. And you know, who knows who you're going to meet. I met my family here today, part of the stolen generation, so thank you, brother and sister.
I just love that it's just to bring the kids here, the festival, the culture, the inclusion of it all, it's fun. The kids are loving it, there's heaps to do. I notice there's like painting and weaving and there's games, so no, it's awesome.
It's one of those moments where Noosa's got a bit of variety to its look.
Booin Gari, for me, it's such a deadly way to showcase culture, food, arts, jewellery making, weaving, all those aspects that fall under our culture as Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people.
Yeah, I love it. We enjoyed it, especially coming up, and I'm very glad that we got invited from up in the Torres Strait.
You get to teach other kids our culture and let them have fun telling them stories, sit down and listen to us.
That reciprocal ceremony on country thing is very important, and look at this today, it's brilliant. I love it.
It's a fantastic thing for the whole community, coming together, celebrating our strengths together.